Kansas City's luncheon.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to everybody out there except for you. You know who you are.
Naughty list.
Naughty list. Not good morning to you. Bad morning to you.
I'm going to put my little buddy in my
This
pouch
guy's
here.
so cute.
Yeah, Mr. Pickles. I'm going to be tickle my pickle all
Tickle
morning.
my pickle, friends.
Good morning, Sonnies. I hope you like pickles because we're getting into that conversation. Welcome to the show that's dripping with local flavor.
We're dripping today.
Bold ideas and a kind of community magic only get when a passion meets place. Today, we're talking about growth with intention, creativity with roots, and businesses that just don't open doors, they open conversations. But of course, this is a foodie show today, so we've got to turn it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene. Mel, what's on the pickle agenda today?
A stuffed olive with the gherkin and another pickle. You'll hear more about that later.
I love
But
gherkin.
David, this is a big one, and we're not talking about the pickle in your shirt. We've got an exclusive conversation today with two women who are shaping what local growth looks like right now. First up, Jenna Davis from Great Expectations Realty. And
we'll be giving a new crown today to the pickle queen of the St. Augustine scene. We got Miss Charlotte in studio. Going to be talking about this place called the what?
The Pickle Factory.
Yum.
Fermentation, flavor, and a major move into St. Augustine's, one of their most iconic buildings.
Listen, baby, this ain't just about tickling some pickles. This is about entrepreneurship, courage, and what happens when history and hustle collide in the best way possible.
All right. Plus, we've got some wild events coming up.
Ooh, Shimma Buckaroo. What could they be? Including tiny wrestlers with big attitudes.
Smooth yacht rock under the oak trees.
And some real conversations that spark big feelings.
We're laughing, we're learning, and maybe yelling just a little.
And what most importantly, stories that help make our community shine.
So grab your coffee, grab your snack, grab a pickle, and I'm not reading that line. I hate you so much right now.
Settle in, Sonnies.
I can't. You guys, he sneaks these lines
We
into my
got
scripts.
a lot of it says you might want to grab your ass. She's afraid to say it. I don't know why. It's so funny because she's got a mouth of a sailor
No,
when the
'cause the
cameras
problem
aren't
is
on. All of a sudden now we're going to start editing everything.
No, once
Great.
I
Perfect.
say one bad word on the show, that's like it. The floodgates open and I can't control it.
She's trying to be good for Santa Claus. Last show before Christmas break, too, Booze. It's fierce. It's fresh.
It's Sunny TV.
And now a quick word from the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air.
Oh, yeah, from Limelight
Ready
Theater.
for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years.
She was a teacher's aide.
Oh, yeah, and I ran from her.
We're getting all the Mel naughty stories today. Speaking of fun, we've got to give a big shout out to Spicy. This is our last day of the 12 Days of Flavor by Spice and Tea Exchange.
Look, it's a neti pot. I'm
Big
just
shout
kidding.
out. Big shout out. Today is day 12, so there it is. We opened up the door. Today we're having hot toddy
It
in the
smells like
studio.
Fireball.
It smells so good. It's like cinnamon-y.
Yeah.
I love it. So there you
Ah,
go.
so-
Hot toddy. We're drinking this up today.
And you know what else is hot toddy?
This weather.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it,
Yeah,
Mel.
all right, so
I need a
it's-
crisp air.
All right, well, Stand closer to my heart. You'll get frozen.
PU.
So today is going to be a high of 74. Right now it's about 55.
Okay.
Wind gusts are only 5 miles per hour. I know how much you love the wind, but
I
it's
love
not
wind. I
happening
need
today.
it to be like in the 12 to 15.
Air quality, guys, today is fair. Keep your purifiers rocking and rolling.
Yes.
And tonight, it's only going to get down to 54. It's going to be mostly cloudy, but nice out. So only a 2% chance of precipitation.
Oh, good morning, Aaron.
Yes.
It's so nice to see Aaron in comments. Big shout out to our love. I love seeing Aaron. It's so good. But
So also, too, put in the comments what the weather's going to be like
In
for
your
the
neck of the
holidays.
woods.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so Rachel says, by the way, Mel, we heard tales about you being naughty yesterday. Mom, what did you tell these people?
That's the truth. Rachel is right. Maria did. She spilled the
Did
tea
she
a
tell you
little
about
bit.
the fruit roll up under the bed?
The fruit roll up one, yeah.
The best was she kept
Tell
trying
the
to...
story.
Okay, so she was doing some yard work outside because my mother we always had the most beautiful lawn and garden.
That's right.
So I said, Mommy, I got to go pee-pee. So I go inside and I stole a fruit roll-up.
Wait, just dig a hole in the ground like you said
No,
before.
we weren't camping. So I go inside, I steal a fruit roll-up, and I go underneath my bed. Well, my mom can't find me. She comes in, and all of a sudden I see that long. And my mother's very tall. She's like 5'10". She's very tall, so she has very long extremities. Her arm comes underneath
No
the bed.
offense, Maria, for your long extremities.
Yes,
Who
so
says that?
Her arm comes underneath the bed like a Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Go gadget arm.
And she's trying to get me. Well, I scooted closer to the wall, and I finished my damn fruit roll-up, Maria.
She said no snacks.
Well, you can't stop me. That's, I think, when my love of snacks really developed.
Oh, because you were tortured because
Yes.
Maria's long arm,
But
extremities.
but there probably are more of me being naughty. But Mom, let's not put all of them in there,
yeah,
please.
Maria, don't feel like you're a freak show because you have long extremities.
David's got long extremities.
That's what he said. All right, let's get into the local music report. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sunny's
Wait,
time
is
for the
that-
last local music report
Hold
before
on.
Christmas break.
Is that a pickle in your shirt? Are you happy to see me?
Let me just cock it up. There we go.
You
All
said it.
right, Tuesday, December 23rd. This is Christmas Eve. All right, so we got
Two Eves?
J.C. Hatfield duo at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Richard Konsicki at Cafe Alcazar. What time do you think he's playing?
I'm gonna say 12:03.
Nope, you got to go 12:15.
Okay.
That's when he's going to start. Jolie.
Oh, cutie Christmas! Yes.
What a gift that she came to Sunny TV.
She's also doing that special thing on Christmas Eve.
That's right. But today she'll be at Bin 39 Wine Bar at 1
Yes.
o'clock. We got Brett Blackshear, Trade Winds Lounge at 1. Winter Wonder Jams. Oh, cute. At
That's
Colonial
cute.
Oak Music Park at 3. And you can go over to that holiday market at 4 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely check that out. Brooke Garwood. Hey, Brooke. I haven't seen her in a bit. Bin 39 Wine Bar at 4. Mark Hart at Trade Winds Lounge at 5. Holiday Concerts, Visitor Information Center by
That
Old Town
voice.
Trolley at 6 o'clock p.m. And they'll be playing till 8. Taylor Roberts, Casa Divino, 57, 6 o'clock. Jeremy Wineglass at
Yeah.
Michael's, 6 o'clock p.m. That's my Butch voice. There's a mystery guest playing at the Tides Oyster Company, bro, at 6
yeah?
o'clock. Oh, and Damon Slaughter. O.C. White's Restaurant at 6 o'clock. Smoking Joe, he took a shower, and he loves it over at Ann O'Malley's. I say it, a lot of people say it. They've got the best pastrami sandwich. I love it. Ann O'Malley's Deli and Pub, 6 o'clock p.m. Cholula.
Go shake your ass.
Cholula is a good one to go see at Pierre's Pub, and they're actually playing in the noise ordinance. That's really funny to me. 6 o'clock p.m. till 10, and then finishing it out as a very Merry Christmas in the sultry sounds
Me.
of Matt Wilson from Wilson Phillips. No,
it's not.
he didn't make the band, so that he had his own band called Matt Wilson. Cortez's Bistro, 8 o'clock.
You know what I think we should do one time?
Scratch.
I think we need to have my mom on the show.
Maybe.
So people can see Maria.
She can barely get
And
up
then-
for this show.
I
It's at
know,
9 a.m.
I know, but she would do it. Or maybe we could do I could film her on the scene at the house.
Just clean your lens first. Let's get
Yes.
into some great expectations and Jimmy Jam tail waggers.
Oh my God, I can't stop coughing.
We're looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
Get ready, Sonnies. The Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam is back Saturday, January 10th at the St. Johns County Fairgrounds. Gates open at 10 a.m. $20 admission, and kids 10 and under are free. There's a chili and chowder contest and a huge barbecue contest that's part of the People's Choice Awards. That's right. We need you to show up and show out and judge all the tasty bites. Plus tons more to see and do, like the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show or the K9 High Flying Disc Dog Show. There's a car show, live music, local vendors, and so much more. This event is pet friendly, and part of the proceeds goes to Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, helping sheltered dogs across Northeast Florida get the love and support they need to find their forever homes. And so what do you say, Sonnies? Let's save the date. This is gonna be great. Get your tickets now or find out more information at JimmyJamBarbecueSlam.com.
Nation.
So good to see Jimmy Jam on
Yes.
Sunny TV. We're gonna rally right in January for that one.
And a portion of the proceeds goes to Tail Waggers.
$5 every ticket goes to
$5.
Tail Waggers. I loving that. And loving this conversation we're about to have. We've been gearing up for the big, pickle, powerful moment today.
So excited.
Today's conversation is about community, creativity, and the magic that happens when the right people meet the right place at the right time. And that right person is our boo, Jenna Dennis from Great Expectations Realty and Auction. You know I like to get that auction in there. She has her finger on the heartbeat of Hastings and St. Augustine and everywhere in between. Something very meaningful is happening always when she brings special guests on Sunny TV. We're going to be welcoming co-founder Charlotte Sabari. The Pickle Factory is opening up on San Marco.
So excited.
We also know them as the Olive My Pickle brand, which is going to be super amazing. We're going to step into that conversation. I'm so excited. Jenna, happy holidays to you, boo. Welcome back to Sunny TV.
Great to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You look sun-kissed and refreshed and ready
Yes.
for this holiday.
And
yes.
that color, like I'm telling you, when she wears green,
I
that is
know.
her color.
It is your color. It does
green.
work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
So let's get a little update. How's our Hastings doing? What's the vibe out there? What's shaking?
Amazing. We had such a great Christmas parade. I know those of you that made it out, we appreciate you coming and supporting us. The turnout was amazing, one of the biggest parades yet. Lots of exciting stuff happening. I think you all have been following the story of the new library.
Yes, we get the exclusive.
Yes.
We cannot
I can't
wait
wait
to
to
get in
go
there.
check it
Yes.
out.
Oh, it's gonna be
It is
awesome.
beautiful. The other day they put the lettering up on the wall, so it's like making it real.
Oh, wow.
So as you walk by at night, the lights are illuminated and you can really see inside the building. And
Oh,
it's just
cool.
So cool. I bet,
you know-
I bet the community out there in Hastings has to be so excited.
Yes.
Speaking of, our mutual friend RJ,
Yes.
giving another card catalog for a seed library out there. It's going to be amazing. I got to see this at Maritime Creative. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about, like the
Yeah.
old card catalog.
Yes.
A seed library, so important in Hastings.
Yes.
So how's the pulse? How's the vibe? Everybody good?
Everyone is happy. Lots of great new businesses popping up. Holcomb's, of course, open. Did you make it out there
I
yet?
have not
Oh,
gone,
my
but I
goodness,
will,
it's
I will
awesome.
be going during this
Yes.
Christmas
I
break.
forgot to tell you, it's really awesome.
Well, I saw Jenna's post.
Yeah, you
So
really
I
need
will
to-
be doing
we
that
need
over the
to-
break.
I'll
We're going to
take you.
go.
We'll do it
Yeah.
together.
You'll love it.
Oh, my God.
That's
Yes.
so good. How's the venue?
The venue, Lord willing, we should have our CO in January.
Yay.
Doing all the final stuff. So we're excited. We will start booking in late January, I think, and we're going to do a community open house. So I'll invite you guys to the party.
Oh, of course.
And then our Cabbage, Potato, and Bacon Festival is coming up in April.
Okay.
We have some serious highliners. I'm so excited to announce that soon. I'll probably do that on the next show.
Fabulous.
But our formal dinner, we are bringing back the potato ball on Saturday night.
Cool.
That will
Okay.
be in the venue. And this year we have electric and water and all the things.
Yay!
Like other stuff.
Listen, I didn't get to go to that last year, and I
Yeah.
really wanted to.
It's such a special
We're
moment.
going this
Yeah,
year.
definitely a rally moment.
Food, give me yes.
Yep.
Count me in.
The chef pairings are going to be incredible.
Oh, I can't
How's
wait.
the market doing?
Good. Yeah, it's so funny because normally December is a little quiet,
Mm.
but it feels like things are picking up. I've had a ton of stuff go under contract and really start moving this
That's
month.
awesome.
Jenna, I'm seeing a real
So-
narrative with rural listings. I've seen some amazing ones that you have, especially like west of here, right?
There's a property she has in Palaca. That place is
That's
amazing.
the one I'm in my head right now. That's amazing.
I want that
Yeah.
property.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. I keep getting inspired to move further out.
I know I keep thinking, like, do I move out there just because it looks so peaceful and
Gucci
fabulous.
would love it because she would have
I
all the
think
runs,
so.
all the
Gucci
running
would.
space.
It is, and the drive out is really chill. It's not like driving to Jacksonville. You can drive 20 minutes to Hastings and it'll feel like 10 minutes. You drive 20 minutes to Jacksonville
45.
and it feels like 45. So it's a very peaceful, relaxing drive.
Speaking of peaceful and relaxing, I always think of Pip. How's she doing this holiday season?
She has a Christmas tree on.
She's always wearing
Yes.
something.
You know, the wind keeps blowing the Christmas
Yeah.
tree a little crooked, so I've got to figure out a way to figure it out. But we are actually looking any nonprofits that would like to bring visibility to their,
Okay.
organization. Feel free to come by and dress Pip up for the holidays.
Oh my
or
gosh!
for
Shout out to
any
Jimmy
year.
Jam.
Jimmy Jam, yeah.
We could make the Lady Gaga meat dress.
Yes.
And that would be not something that you would love to have the business. But maybe we find a plastic
We
version.
make a fake one.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super cool. And you always bring super cool guests in. And I do want to pivot over to talk to Miss Charlotte. Charlotte, welcome to Sunny TV and welcome to St. Augustine.
Thank you. It's great
So
to be here.
excited.
Talk about this journey. We all love pickles. We're all obsessed. This is going to be such a fun show.
I can't wait to eat. This pickle has been sitting here, and I
Staring
want
at
to
me.
eat this pickle.
Talk about your journey.
Sure thing. So we started our business, All of My Pickle, in 2010. Most of the folks in St. Augustine know us from being out at the farmers market at the amphitheater on Saturday morning for years and years. So we were there behind the colorful barrels. We have two boys. They grew up behind the counter cashiering and working for tips. And we were out there as All of My Pickle, selling 40 different kinds of fermented pickles, sauerkraut, kimchi, olives. And then more recently, we launched our pickle juice line, Live Brine. So that's kind of what we did and started with. And then last year, we took the leap and opened our retail store up in Jacksonville called the Pickle Factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were you always a pickle fanatic growing up? Like as a little kid, were you like that girl like on the
No.
swing with a pickle?
She's like, no, I
Yeah.
hate them.
Probably, I shouldn't admit it, but not so much.
Okay,
you know,
good.
I didn't hate pickles, but I wasn't like
Listen.
a pickle fanatic.
Yeah.
But actually, I need to give credit to my husband, Shai. He's the pickle fanatic. When he would make the pickles on our counter. That's how actually All of My Pickle got started. He was homesick, and he started tinkering with recipes.
wow.
No way,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, that's exactly. And actually, the kosher dill pickle right here is his grandmother's recipe that he was trying to recreate the smells and the tastes of home to
Yeah.
address his homesickness. And that's, 15 years later, here we are.
So
I
cool.
love it. Mel, you're a big pickle fan, right?
Yeah, I like pickles.
Yeah,
I
you've
do.
always been. I'm not me. It's taken
funny
me a
is-
long time.
No, but also I saw that you're gonna have okras too.
Oh, yeah, we do have
I like the
fermented okra
okras.
and a pickled okra.
So
yeah.
here's what's funny. I was never really a big pickle person until like I turned about 35, and I was like, oh, I like these things. I would buy a jar, keep in the fridge, and I would just eat them. I don't know. It's like something that changes. It's like Brussels sprouts. I used to not like them, and now I like the way I make them.
An acquired taste, I believe that's
Yeah.
called. Yes,
well,
absolutely.
It's so funny because you talk about a little girl on a swing with a pickle. That's my Ella. She will walk around the house with a pickle in her hand, and
Hilarious.
she's always got a pickle.
So are these Ella approved?
Oh my goodness! They brought me a huge bag a couple weeks ago of all the different ones.
She ate 'em
We
all.
actually had a taste testing. We laid them all out on the counter, and everyone was picking their favorites. It was so fun.
Well, Miss Charlotte, I went down the pickle rabbit hole getting ready
Yeah.
for this interview, and I love that you're very vocal about the health benefits of pickles
Yes.
and all of this. So can you talk
Yeah.
about that?
Oh, yeah. So, first of all, I should say not all pickles are created equal.
Okay.
We are kind of hearing about these healthy pickles and drinking pickle juice as like a health elixir, but it needs to be the right kind of pickle. And that pickle is harder to find, and that is what a fermented saltwater brine pickle is. And that's the process that all of my pickle products undergo versus like a vinegar jarred product.
Gotcha. Okay.
So fermentation
Okay.
is an old world preservation method. It's how our ancestors preserved their food like for millennia before refrigerators were around. And it uses salt, temperature, and time to preserve a raw vegetable into like a preserved raw vegetable. And the benefit of fermentation is that it creates a probiotic food. So they're live, raw, and probiotic. And of course, at this point, we all know that probiotics are great for your gut health and your resident microbiome that you're kind of born with and grows over time. That microbiome loves pickles.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a friend in college that would literally get show wasted, and then she would have to like have the pickle juice at the end of the
Yes.
night. It was like a thing that she like
Well,
wanted.
It's salt water and it's the sodium and the potassium and the magnesium in the salt or vinegar that addresses a hangover. So
Oh
it's
my gosh.
true that pickle juice will resolve not resolve, but it'll help.
We love that,
Yeah.
Sonnies. We love
Yes.
tips. We love tips and tricks.
So now, question: how
Okay.
long does it take when you take like a cucumber?
Yeah.
How long does the actual process take?
Good question.
For it to end up in one of these amazing bags
You
or
are
in the
not
jars?
just a hat rack. You are
I
a great
know,
co-host. I really
so
appreciate that
good.
question.
Yeah, so fermentation takes, I guess, 3 to 4 weeks. It kind of depends on the
Okay.
consistency and density of the vegetable. And cucumbers have a hard peel around them, so they take, I guess, 3 weeks ish. Yeah, yeah. Fermentation's a process. You have to get it time. It's a microbial transformation from a raw vegetable into a preserved one.
Now, how do you find them this like perfect size?
Yeah, like is there
mini
like a
cucumbers?
test that they have to go through?
Well,
Do you throw antibiotics at it?
No way.
So we've been working with different farms for
Okay.
15 years, building relationships,
Cool.
and they reserve a certain portion of their crop for us, and they know the size that we like. And yes, there is a perfect size pickle.
Okay.
Yeah, and the type of pickle is a Kirby cucumber. You don't want a garden cucumber.
Oh.
You could pickle those, but we prefer the Kirby.
Okay.
So yeah, there's
Kirby.
there's a whole thing to the type of
It's a
pickle.
whole
that goes with it.
culture.
It's a whole thing. Yeah.
So do we get to eat this pickle now?
Wait, almost because I want to talk about this pickle,
Oh my God!
dude.
Tickle my pickle, David.
I am so excited.
He's so cute.
Tickle the pickle.
He matches you with the glasses.
He's so cool.
Look how cute this little
this
guy
is
is.
the coolest stuffed animal I think
Hi,
I've ever
friends.
seen. This is awesome.
He's great.
Oh my God!
So what's the story behind Mr. Pickle?
Oh, sure. So at the pickle factory, so we've just talked a lot about fermented pickles and health benefits.
Does he
but
want
the-
some tea?
The pickle factory is our store, and yes, we have all of my pickle in there, our entire selection of fermented products, but we also have like 10,000 different pickle-based products. He's one of them. If you can put a pickle on it, we basically sell it at the pickle factory. It's a celebration of all things pickles. It's a super fun store. It's a pickle concept store.
People absolutely go berserko. We
I
saw in
love
comments
this.
this week how excited they are for this, and so excited for you to be here in our ancient city in St. Augustine. Really, really cool spot. Can you talk a little bit about where you
Sure.
guys are landing?
Yeah, so we're going to be at the original Coca-Cola bottling plant.
Amazing.
So cool.
Right there on 239 San Marco in Uptown. Jenna's building. We actually met Jenna months ago and have had our eye on this property for so long, but the timing wasn't right. So yeah, more recently circled back around and got the keys on December 1st.
Yay!
Yeah, it was
Amazing.
so fun.
And
yeah.
knowing
So
all
cool.
about the different areas in St. Augustine, you guys really will fit the niche of Uptown
Oh,
so much.
absolutely.
It's the cool kids crowd. Like, it's so much fun. We've got to introduce you to Snakebird, Moo Moo Vintage, and Spinster Rabbits. Of course, those are our babies. But yeah, you're in a really cool atmosphere up there, and that's going to be such a special destination for people.
Yeah. And we didn't know this, but actually 2026 is the 100-year birthday of the building.
Oh, I didn't know
What?
that.
I know. So we're gonna,
So
be celebrating
exciting.
the centennial and opening the pickle factory
Wearing
at the same
birthday.
time.
Are we gonna wear birthday hats and sing happy birthday?
We can do that. Yeah.
What's it going to look like inside? You got any
She can't tell us. It's a
or is it a
surprise.
surprise?
Well, it's going to be a surprise. We'll probably put some. We're going to black out the windows soon once we undergo the design process in there.
Cool.
We're going to do some construction and cleanup now.
Nice.
But you do have a reference. We have our store up in Jacksonville. It's a little bit like retro, vintage 1965 grocery store.
Oh, it's
totally
gonna
our
be perfect in
vibe.
Uptown.
Yeah.
It's got that going on, and it's also like bright and poppy at the same time. And
Okay.
then, we have tons of pickles, but we have pickle adjacent food too.
Pickle
so,
adjacent.
yeah, like charcuterie and
Oh, cool.
yeah. So other things beyond. It's our grocery section.
I
as
love
well.
that.
Yeah.
I love
and they're
that.
doing an ode to the Coca-Cola factory as well.
Yes.
I was hearing that you guys got a vintage Coca-Cola machine.
Yes, yeah.
There's
Stop.
lots of really fun little
I love
tie-ins
that.
to
so
I was going to ask you,
exciting.
are you going to
Yeah.
keep some of the nods of the Coca-Cola building? Is there
Oh,
anything
yes.
in there? I don't even know.
Well, it's mostly the frame, the structure, but it's cool enough as it is.
Did
Yeah.
you find
Well,
any
we
like
have to-
random signs in there?
Yeah, like, did you find anything cool like that?
Hidden treasure? Well, she probably did, but they're not treasures.
We actually, there's a metal plate on the ground, and we kind of unscrewed it and looked under it, but there was no hidden treasure.
Oh,
It was,
darn.
Besides that man named Stan. Can we eat this pickle now?
Yeah, let's try the
Okay.
pickle. Let's try a pickle.
Now, which one is this? This one's the kosher
That's
dill.
our kosher dill. That's our number one most popular, and that's actually Shy's grandmother's original. That's the pickle that started it all. And it's a saltwater brine
I've
pickle.
never tasted a pickle like this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different.
they're
That's a fermented
This
pickle.
is delicious. And I'm not a pickle person.
These are better than the ones I like.
I would eat this.
The ones I like in the kosher, what are they in the jar?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know.
There's a crunch to it, which I think
Yeah.
is important, right?
What's the flavor?
There's a fresh factor to
That's the
our
thing.
products.
It doesn't taste just like salt, like so many other pickles. You just taste the salt. With these, it has like flavor.
Yeah, that's
Really, truly
fermentation.
does.
Yeah, it creates a complexity in what you're eating.
Mm.
Vinegar pickles will sort of blast your taste buds with acid.
Yeah.
But fermented products,
This
they
is
have
so
We're
cool.
Italian. We like literally
Yeah.
bathe in vinegar, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Oh my god, this is so good.
This is so different and tastes fresh.
Christina, have you tried yours yet? What do you think, Boo?
This is
Okay,
really
Christina
good.
approved too. Yeah.
Love that.
So yeah, what else? What can locals look forward to? Is there like a launch date, or is
Yeah.
that to be determined?
It's to be determined, but it's definitely happening in spring. We're going to be well open by the time spring break hits. So do the math on that. We're thinking like mid to late February, early March, sometime closer to mid-January. We'll have a more solid date for the community. I promise.
Cute.
There's.
I know, I get it, and you never know. Like
Yeah.
we remember, what was that movie, Money Pit, with Tom
Yeah.
Hanks? Like it'll be like 2 weeks, everything 2
Don't say
weeks.
that.
You're
Oh my
like,
God,
yeah,
this
right. It's 4, 6, right?
This is so good. I'm telling you guys, I've never tasted a pickle like this. It's
Yeah.
so fresh and like all the flavors are like perfectly married. It's not overpowering. It's definitely. I will be going and getting these instead of the
1,000,000%.
the ones in the jar at
Yeah.
Publix.
No, forget
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You're retired. You're done.
This-
This is the way to go.
And
we
I'm
wanna support-
eyeballing. Look, I'm eyeballing that stuffed olive jar over
We
there.
want to support local,
The
and that's what this
poolside
is.
pickles are where it's at. In
What do
my
those
Yeah,
taste
the
like?
Oh
ones.
my gosh, they're amazing.
What do they taste like?
This mix of I think dill and garlic, and they're crispy but yet they're soft. Oh my gosh, you just have to try them.
This is amazing.
So, what is going to be a little different than the store in Jack's versus the
Yeah.
store in St. Augustine?
Yeah, so that's what we're figuring out right now. There's, first of all, I guess the biggest thing is our store in Jack's it feels pretty big. It's 3,000 square feet. This one's 6,000, so it's twice
Holy
the space.
moly.
I know, and we have to figure out how we're gonna, translate the store. So that's what we're doing now. So that's the number one difference. There's also, when you do your first store, there's things you look at over time, and you're like, kind of wish I had done that different. So this is an opportunity to sort of update and do some fun things that we wish we had done originally. But yeah, that's the magic of the Pickle Factory. It's going to get better every time we open a new store.
I think it's going to be so cool.
Oh my God, and you
It'll be
know
great.
what's interesting? You know when you buy the jarred pickles at Publix, they leave that really weird taste in your mouth stop after you're done. Do you know what I'm talking about, or is that just me? You have that forever
Yeah.
taste in your mouth.
Right.
This doesn't give you that aftertaste.
No,
it's like
it was refreshing.
yeah.
I mean, I love cucumbers. I love vinegar, but this was like
But
a
it's like
whole.
the
This was a
spices in
dance
there.
in my mouth.
it's the salt water that makes it. This is what it
We're gonna
is.
do a commercial for
Love
you.
that, yeah.
Oh my God.
I love all
Yeah.
of this.
We call that the
You
fermented
love
finish.
all of this. Get what you see what you did there.
Ding, ding, ding. Not just a hat rack either. So,
Oh, God.
what if there's people out there that have got to try these pickles right now? They are ready to jump in the car and they're ready to go up to Jack's. Where can they find that store?
Sure. So our store is, we call it the Lakewood-ish part of town, which
does that
we're,
mean?
University exit at St. Augustine.
Now we know.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Oh my God, so good.
Yeah. And then of course you can, we have our alofmypickle.com and
Okay.
then our website, thepickelfact.com as well. But yeah, if you're local here, which everyone listening should be, head up to the store and get a little preview of what's coming to St. Augustine.
I think
Oh
that's
my
going to
God.
be super special.
So
What
good.
are some socials? Where can people find more information?
Sure. So follow the progress on Instagram, Pickle Factory HQ.
Let me do that now.
And then All of My Pickle is our handle for, all things fermented foods.
So I'd love some quick inspiration too, because we have a lot of Sunnies out there that are budding entrepreneurs that maybe are a little scared to jump off, and or maybe they're a little nervous to get into their venture.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them right now?
I would just say farmers markets are an incredible incubator spot to, on a low stakes level, sort of test your concept out, see if anybody's interested, and if so, just keep showing up. Listen
Kind
to
of
the
teaches you where to
feedback.
pivot, where to like what people are responding to.
For sure. Yeah, we did the farmers markets ourselves, Shy and I, for 14 years. Could have sent teams out like long before that, but there was something about being there. We considered it like a live test market environment. Every single week, you're literally hearing the words your customers are using to describe what's happening when they eat the products and what they're tasting, and all of that, all of the vocabulary worked its way into the brand.
This building is so cute.
It's
It's
adorable.
gonna look like this.
It's gonna have like this different nods to it, but
Oh
yeah.
my God, so cute.
So adorable. Everybody, you guys have got to jump on and check out the Pickle Factory. This is going to be so special. Thank you, ladies, for your time today.
Absolutely.
This is
You
so
guys are the
special.
best.
And welcome to St. Augustine. You need anything, you know where to find us. We got
Yes.
your back. Absolutely.
Thank
So
you so
amazing.
much.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break for Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance. Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance. Because your buried treasure belongs in
Oh
your
my God,
bank
you're going to
account.
have to go to the opening and find out if they have the horseradish pickles. I do not know what to tell you people. I'm trying to get the interview through the thing.
but I
God!
think someone answered it and said, yes, they do.
I'm trying to get to all the questions. We have 900 things we have to accomplish, Rachel, with the periods. I see you, Missy. Pushy push pot. Speaking of pushy push pot, Mel, we have to lower some expectations on this
Lowered expectations.
on this event. Small humans.
No.
Big egos. Absolute mayhem. Yes, we're going to be talking about Little Mania Wrestling is rolling into Arnold's, and they did not come to play nice this year. You're not going to participate at all?
Fine. No, it's like grown folk chaos in a tiny package, and we're
hell
not talking
are you?
about jewelry.
Oh, you're all the way up there.
I'm in the
Okay.
beginning.
Now I'm here. These are pint-sized powerhouses with the confidence of a dude named Chad at a
Ew.
CrossFit gym.
Tiny bodies, main character energy, zero fear.
So we're talking about full wrestle drama, entrances, rivalries, sort of like a WWF thing, but for little people. And it is a riot. It's a traveling troupe that comes into town once a year. So this year, they're going to be here January 15th from 7:30 to 9:30 over at Arnold's, which becomes a mini Fight Club.
First rule about Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club.
And I called it a mini one because that pun is intended. So you will pick sides emotionally within 30 seconds, and you will forget every problem that you had that day. This will be a fun way to say, I'm going to slay all the way.
And nobody is pulling punches physically or verbally, so it's 21 and up only,
Yes.
okay? The window of this is so bad, these puns. The window of opportunity is small, but the chaos is large.
Yes.
Tickets aren't half off, but the prices still dwarf the competition respectfully. Oh my
That
God,
actually
David.
came directly from their press release, so I am allowed to say that. Fair warning, Sonnies, these shows sell out every single time. This is a riot. They are super fun. I actually had the privilege of meeting them over the years, and they are really cool. And they really do shine a big spotlight on little people wrestling. So big shout out to Arnold's for having them and hosting them again this year,
So
January
cute.
15th. All right, how about Yacht Rock?
Oh, I love Yacht Rock, and so do my dogs.
You guys like Yacht Rock out there? Well, all right, we got it from the booth. We got it from the booth. Thurston Howell, a premier Yacht Rock spectacular, is happening over at Colonial Oak Music Park, January 26th, 6 o'clock p.m. Bring your best, I don't rush energy.
The band serves the silky hits from the 70s and 80s. Toto, Michael McDonald, Hall & Oates, Love Anymore, Steely Dan, all the songs that make you nod slowly and feel successful.
Again, I keep forgetting. That's
Yes.
my Michael McDonald voice.
I love it.
Every time I leave. Thurston Howell isn't just a band, it's a whole vibe. Tight grooves, lush harmonies, saxophone moments. God, I love a saxophone. And they'll make you question your life's choices.
The event is rain or shine, guys, and I'll tell you this much. Yacht Rock plays in my house nonstop on my Alexa because it's also my dog's calming music.
Oh, that's great. I mean, I really, truly, Christopher Cross. I love
Yes.
Christopher Cross. He was his record company said he was too ugly to be on the cover of his album, and that just blows me away. But honestly, he is the bee's knees as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
He
I
is-
love him.
He's the king of yacht rock in my
Do
in my
it.
room. Right. All right. SeaWorld had a whale that died. Katina, she passed away at the age of 50. And listen, before we get into the story, I did look up the average lifespan of an orca, and she was on that average. So SeaWorld Orlando has announced that Katina, one of the most beloved killer whales, has passed away at the age of 50 after her health declined with age. She was monitored closely, and she was entered her geriatric years, but ultimately passed away surrounded by the veterinary care teams who had worked on her for nearly 40 years.
Yeah.
Katina was known for her big personality, including sticking her tongue out while performing speed swims that delighted guests, and became a central figure in SeaWorld's orca exhibits for decades. More than a show animal, she became a symbol of connection between people and ocean life.
Yeah, so she arrived in captivity as a young whale in the late 70s and became one of SeaWorld's most recognizable orcas, performing across multiple parks before settling in Orlando. So she contributed 7 babies while she was there, and one of her babies is now taking her spot.
Don't they call them a calf? They're calves.
Yep. So here's a little history about the orca whales. Females, they're about 50 to 60 years old, and some have lived into their 80s or even their 90s.
God bless.
But males only reach to 30 or 40 years, with rare cases stretching into 50s and 60s.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
she had a beautiful life. And honestly, because of our relationship with Marineland, and we've been talking
Yeah.
to a lot of the trainers over there, SeaWorld really, truly does care for their animals. I don't care what the blogs say. I think that they're doing
Because
they're
the thing about
helping a
some
lot
of these
them.
animals, they've been so injured that they have to be rehabilitated. And if you send them back out into the wild, they're going to just die.
Right, because the
So-
other animals will know them as a weakness, and they're going
Right.
to
So I
be the
think at
prey.
least they have a chance to live, and
This
it's
tea
safe.
is good.
Spill the tea.
It is good. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
this
going to
next
spill
story.
the tea on this one. Very interesting. I'm not even going to read my summary. So, okay. Think of there's this like pool resort over by Orlando. Was it Gaylord Palms? I believe
That's
it's called.
a beautiful hotel.
Is it? Have you been for like a
Yes,
cheer thing?
and they also do a big winter wonderland thing, and it's absolutely stunning, like ice hotel. in
That's
there.
right.
It's
That's
very
right.
cool.
So picture this giant indoor pool area, and 2 kids are playing, and one of the kids decides to continuously dunk a smaller kid over and over and over again. So much to the fact that the smaller kid's mom decides to intervene and say, "Hey, kid, cut it out. Stop dunking my kid." And then he did it again. He goes, "Okay, do you want me to dunk you? Do you want to see how it feels?" And then he did it again. And so this mom got in the pool and dunked the bully on her own time. Well, nothing happened. The kid came up, was fine. She was just trying to teach him a lesson. Well, the kid went up and started talking to the parents, his parents, about it, and they pressed charges. She got arrested for intervening with another parent's child, and that's just blows me away on how complicated this story is.
Okay, so here's my 2 cents.
Yeah, get in there.
I side with the mom who dunked the child.
Kind of, right?
Because I don't understand why.
A little off the kneecap.
Think about it. Back in the day, our parents handled us. Nowadays, parents are too busy looking at their phones, doing this, talking to their friend, trying to get the perfect
I mean,
picture.
how
They're
do
not
you-
paying attention to what their kids are doing. Then their kids become these demon children. If the way he was dunking her, it crossed into the danger path where the little girl couldn't like actually get out of the water.
Right, and that's where it was alarming for the mom.
So now, what would happen if the little girl would have drowned?
So Mel, this
Watch
is
your kid.
This is such an interesting conversation to me because obviously I don't deal with the children. But like, how do you discipline this day and age at the gym? Like, how do you have these kind of conversations if you've got one little asshole being a jerk, and like, how do you like get in there to like, but you legally, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
what's the right
if a
way?
child is being rude, I will tell the child that was very rude, and then I'll say, "Do you know why you were rude?"
Okay.
Because this day and age, kids have no idea what is right and what is wrong anymore.
Right.
The majority of the kids. I'm not talking about all the children's. But when they're rude, I call them out on it. And
But do you think that you would, in this situation, you wouldn't have dunked the other
no,
kid?
I would have dunked the other kid.
You would have.
Well, first I would have gone up to their mother and been like, "Yo, lady, put your damn phone down because your kid's trying to drown my kid. And if you don't solve the problem, I'm going to get in and solve it. So you have you have 2 seconds.
So Sylvia Brown's chiming in here. She said that she read that the kid was 6 years old, and when she dunked him, she also gave him a bloody nose. Well,
Well,
do it right.
so
Do it right. Interesting. If especially now the bloody nose part, that's another twist of the tail.
that could be considered assault.
Right. Well, now I'm thinking on the other side of the other family. I'm trying to think of them being like, you made my kid bleed. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to like dunk and teach them a lesson, but this is almost now it's to another level. Ugh, I see this now. Now that's even more complicated if that's the truth on that. But
Vicky says you tell the kids hands off and get the hotel staff immediately. Okay, Vicky.
hotel staff, yeah, I guess like a lifeguard or something because that would make sense, right?
I just think what happened to when parents used to parent. Like, I'll tell you what, we knew when we were out in public if we were in trouble because my mother would look at us and the eyebrow would go up. My mother also carried a wooden spoon in her pocketbook. It was probably like the size of this pen. It was a very miniature one.
Maria, what were you doing with that spoon?
You know what she would do to us if we were at a restaurant? She would wave it. Do you need to go to the bathroom? And we're like, no. But I'll tell you what, we knew how to behave.
Susan didn't care either. She would shimmabuckaroo my face all over the place.
But parents these days let their kids.
My mom would guide me with the back of my neck through a store if I was and then all of a sudden she's making an abrupt stop right here at the dairy section. Yeah.
I will tell you this though, in the world we live in today, some of the parents try, and it makes it very hard because nowadays, if you spank your child, they can report you to the police, and then you're getting involved. DCF is involved. It's a whole nother world these days.
In this case, she's essentially spanked another child. So I feel like maybe that was crossing the line there, especially.
No, she dunked him under the water. She didn't spank him.
But, she caused a bloody nose.
Well, but Rachel just said it. Rachel, and I agree with you. Some kids randomly get bloody noses. So how do we know he didn't just get a bloody nose? How do we know it was caused from the dunk?
Oh, he had like a hematoma or something.
Well, kids at the gym all the time, all of a sudden, like, Coach Mom, my nose is bleeding out of the bathroom. Did you get hit? No, my nose just randomly bleeds.
One time a kid kept dumping water on a little at the bus stop, and I threatened to pour my hot coffee on his face and scared him straight. See? A good old scaring, a little off the kneecap. That's kind of the school that I'm from, too. This is an interesting story.
I don't think the mom should have gotten charged as pressed on her.
I don't think she should have been arrested. I think that was too extreme. She was just trying to stick up for her kid.
So what message does that send to the other kid that was doing the dunking? You can continue to bully and beat people up and almost drown someone?
He's going to be like, I'm going to run and tell mommy, and mommy's going to obviously just,
that kid needs soap in the mouth, slap in the face, ground.
That kid should have been arrested, too. How about
True
that?
True story.
How about that?
How about we go on Old Town Charlie now?
Yeah, let's
a ding ding.
Shimmabuckaroo.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on- and off-free boarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
All right, here, get your high blood pressure medicine.
Wait, get your prop.
I will. So Ryan Lochte, very famous swimmer, is selling his Olympic medals. And this really pisses me off. All right. Olympic medals aren't souvenirs. They aren't collectibles. They represent years of sacrifice, national pride, and dreams of every athlete who have ever trained through pain, doubt, and hardship. That is a quote from me. Now, Ryan No Talent Lochte, one of swimming's most controversial figures, is trying to auction off his Olympic medals, including golds from 2004, 2008, and 2016. And he claims it's about his journey, his memories, and inspiring the next generation. But a medal isn't just a symbol, it's about a piece of sports history. It stands for everyone who chased that podium before him and after him. And I mean, that's the truth. Selling them is a personal choice, fine, but it also feels like a slap at the collective achievement of those medals represent, especially given the broader implications for how we value athletic dreams. This isn't why this is news. Yes, this is super frustrating.
Okay, so let me put this in some context for you. So, Olympic medals, right? These individuals, I mean, and one sitting next to me.
Well, here
train-
I brought mine today
Yeah.
to show like the importance and the symbolization of what this medal means to me and everybody a part of my team that got me to that podium. That there is not an amount of money that I mean, I'm getting choked up now thinking about if someone was going to take this away from me, because
Yeah.
this is 20 years of my work. You know what I mean? And for it all to be in one pivotal moment and to be able to bring home a gold medal to your country
Yeah.
is something so significant. And I think that if I ever made the choice to sell this thing, I think that does such a disrespect to the people that got second to me, to
Yeah,
the people that got
true.
third, to the people that couldn't even qualify to go but still had a dream. Literally, there are moments of inertia that are, you can call it luck, you can call it circumstance, that literally gets you to places. Some people have a lot of luck. I was just so fortunate in 1998 and 1999 that my luck was at the highest part of my career. And for me to be able to have this, I am representing every single person that helped me get there and every single person that had a dream.
Yeah.
And he's just going to sell it off like that so cavalier.
here's the deal.
It really bothers me.
So here's the deal. You sell off your medal that you've worked your ass off for, and now somebody buys it. That person that bought it didn't achieve anything, but they have a lot of money. Whoop-de freaking do. So also too, the way I feel about this story, and it pisses me off, is it reminds me of the participation trophies that kids get this day and age.
He does need the money really bad, though. Yeah.
You came and showed up. You get a medal. No, you could, just because you registered and paid money doesn't mean you can just achieve that.
Now, I know that he has some financial struggles too,
But,
and I
okay,
do want to
well,
speak on that because there was a very messy divorce
go
that he
get a
went
job.
through. Well, he wants to be this Hollywood comedian, kind of funny
Ew.
dude. I mean, he's been on all these different reality shows. I'm surprised you didn't see any of them.
No,
but
I
there
won't
are
watch his
other
stuff.
athletes out there that have done this,
Yep.
especially. God, this guy is absolutely, well, back in the day, I'm sure he's more
Mm-hmm.
humble now. He was an absolute jerk. This is Greg Louganis, diving legend, sold 2 Olympic gold medals and 1 silver to fund a new chapter in life abroad, raising significant funds and making. I will never forget when I met Greg Louganis, and it was in a parking lot, and I was in high school, and I was shocked to see him smoking a cigarette.
Oh.
And I went up to him regardless because I idolized him. He's like one of the first gay icons out there as an
Yep.
athlete. And he was so dismissive. It was just so bitchy. And it was just like, oh, yeah, thank you. And like, maybe I embarrassed him because I caught him mid-smoke, but I was just like, I was really kind of put off by that. It's not the only experience with him either. But there's been other Anthony Irving. Another, what is this? What is this? All of my brothers and sisters in the
Yeah,
the
but
Olympics.
Anthony Irving auctioned his 2000 gold medal and donate the proceeds to tsunami victims.
See, that's cool. I like
That's
that.
different.
I get that because
That's not just selling it to have money for yourself. You
that's
sold
helping
it for a
community.
cause.
I could see something like, I don't know. It's just such a big part of life. And yeah, you're thinking, God, it's just a hunk of metal and such a hunk
not.
of hardware. And that's what Ryan sees it. He's like, that was.
I'm so good. I don't need these anymore.
He looks at it like I read the article even further. He looked at it like it was the trophies doesn't really define his experience at the different Olympics, and that's what his memory and all of that stuff. I just think
it's what it
such
signifies.
a symbol. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't just be so quick to sell something like that. Yeah, that kind of really put me off a little bit, to be honest with you.
Hi, Rachel says, watch Addie put him on Smash Mary Ghost.
Maybe.
Hilarious.
Maybe. Definitely ghosting.
Yeah, that story makes me upset.
Yeah, kind of ill. But this story can lift us up a little bit. Did you guys hear about the
This is funny.
28-foot inflatable Santa? Where did this happen? In Arizona? No, it was in
Yeah,
Colorado. Colorado. Doris Flores. Any relation to Ashim? Anybody?
I don't know, maybe.
Doris,
Ashim?
Do you have a Doris in your family? Who's lived in her neighborhood for 6 years, put Santa up on December 1st with one simple goal. She said that they wanted to bring a lot of Christmas spirit to the neighborhood. No chaos, no protest, just joy. 3 days later, she got that HOA letter saying,
Oh,
bitch,
God.
take it down. She was like, no, but she was complying. She
Yeah.
did. She deflated it. Then what happened?
Okay, so she was frustrated, but
Mm-hmm.
instead of quietly deflating Santa and calling it a day, she and her husband made a decision. They asked themselves if this was a battle worth choosing, and they said yes.
Right.
So Santa stayed.
I love that.
What happened next is the part that makes the story even bigger than an inflatable. Neighbors rallied, the story spread, people commented, shared, and showed up in support. Some even offered to help cover fines if it came to that. Parents started speaking up, and one mom shared that our autistic, nonverbal daughter lights up every time they drive past the Santa. Mm-hmm. So another neighbor joined in, putting up his own massive inflatable snowman across the street in solidarity.
Cute.
He said now that it turned into something bigger, he's definitely not taking it down.
I think it's cool, and I like to see people rally against HOA because we do hear some horror stories about HOAs.
But here's the best part.
But I like that they actually
The best
conformed.
part, HOA reversed the course.
Yep.
Upper management called the family, apologized, and said the letter had been a mistake. Santa could stay up through Christmas. No, everyone revolted, so you had to back down.
I love that story, though.
So
and actually,
funny.
I'm going to give a big shout out to that HOA because they had to get with their committee and make sure it all worked out. And I love that because this is a beautiful time of year to have peace and joy and compassion in your heart. And that's really the spirit of Christmas.
That's a true story.
So speaking of spirits, let's get into Hey Girl, Hey Horoscopes. We got Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck today. Cancer, you're the memory wrapped in ribbon, nostalgic, nurturing, and deeply felt. Your holiday food oracle is suggesting you have a classic bread pudding.
Ooh, yum. I love homemade
that.
bread pudding.
Me too. Your holiday good luck song, if you listen to this, you're going to get some good luck, is the Christmas song by Nat King Cole. The song
What is
soothes
that?
the heart and restores safely.
What's that song?
Your power, the Christmas song?
You know it?
Yes.
Sing it.
Christmas.
That's not, you don't know it.
Leo, you're the tree topper, radiant,
This is Jen.
dramatic, and impossible to ignore. Try some chocolate truffles with gold dust. Pure decadence. I love that.
That sounds yummy.
Your holiday luck song is All I Want for Christmas Is You. I doubt Jim's listening
Jim
to that
hates
one.
that song. He is so funny. That is
Jim
not
has no
him.
taste, obviously.
He wouldn't wear this either.
Gold statement ring is your power accessory, and your affirmation is I shine without apology.
He's like a Leo, but he's like not like a Leo. Right?
Well, maybe we'll have to find his rising moon and all the other shit. I don't know.
all that things.
Virgo, your perfectly tied bow, thoughtful, precise,
Ashim.
quietly essential. Your rosemary shortbread is your holiday food
so good.
oracle. That's my jam. Your holiday luck song is Silent Night. The song restores balance and inner peace. Your power accessory, try a minimalist watch. Something tiny, something streamlined.
Interesting.
Affirmation is I honor beauty in details.
All right, friends, here we go. Some holiday obscure song facts.
New Year's Eve edition.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brandy. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. That's a great
Yes,
song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
So, radio stations notice people emotionally connect to it at the year's end because it's about choosing past and living with the consequences, very New Year coded, even if accidental. Let's Stay Together by Al Green. Let's stay together. Yes.
'Cause the new
weather.
Ready?
Times are good or bad, happy or sad.
Oh, I love that song.
Yes, it became a midnight classic for couples. Not a party song, but a promise song. DJs began spinning it after midnight for people choosing to connect over chaos. Tina Turner and Seal covered the song.
Let's
Yeah.
stay together. Oh, I love a
Died.
Tina moment. Loving you well.
I love Tina Turner.
All right, you're going to love this sunshine shenanigans.
All right,
I'm
what you
really
got?
going at senior citizens on that.
Yeah.
I think I need to get the COA to sponsor.
Seasoned
Woo,
individuals.
sorry, y'all, but y'all make some mistakes, and I got to put this out there. Grandma really spiced it up this year. That's the title of this one. Okay. This is one of those stories that rewrites family lore forever. So pull up a chair. One Christmas, Gretchen and James went to visit their grandparents, the kind of place where the thermostat never moves, the candy dish is always full, and Grandpa treats Christmas decorating like an Olympic event. Grandpa was buzzing. The grandkids were coming, the New Year's lights. He's going to do them next level. So Grandpa tells Grandma, oh, we better get some outdoor lights this year. Big ones, sparkly ones. And Grandma, patron saint of discounts, says, I already ordered them, Ari. No big deal. Now, Grandma shops early. Grandma shops smart. Grandma shops online. She finds a website called Spice R Us. Sonny's, the deal was criminally good. She orders 196 feet of twinkling outdoor lights. 196 feet. Then the box arrives. Grandpa opens it up like a treasure chest and starts stringing the house. The porch, the gutters, they've got so many they start even wrapping the trees out front. Grandpa is sweaty but triumphant. Grandma will not stop bragging. How much I paid for these? You're never gonna guess. I saved a fortune. Christmas Eve, the family gather. Hot cocoa steaming, phones are ready. Grandpa announces the big reveal. Everybody outside. Just like the Christmas Vacation scene,
that's
right?
what popped into my head.
Definitely, just like that. James starts the countdown. 5, Grandpa smiling like Clark Griswold. 4,
Oh, God.
3, neighbors slowing down and pausing and looking out their windows. Gretchen suddenly uneasy. 1, the switch flips, the lights come on, and Sonny, time stopped because covering the house, the bushes, the trees, the gutters were hundreds and hundreds of very distinct penis-shaped lights. Twinkling, glowing, festive in the wrongest way imaginable. The less Winter Wonderland and more adult novelty store explosion.
Yes,
A car
Grandma.
stopped, then reversed. A child asked, no one answered. Grandpa blinked and said, well, that's not Holly. Grandma squinted and whispered, oh, my Lord. Turns out Spice R Us didn't mean cinnamon. Those lights came down faster than you could say no refunds, but for one glorious,
my
horrifying
God.
moment, this is crazy. They spiced it up that year.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Poor Grandma.
So
Jeez.
just because you saved money does not make it worth it.
I'd have left it up, honey. Sponsored by Viagra.
Hilarious. All right, so here we go. This
All right.
is from Mike in South Ponte Vedra.
Okay.
So, the dry turkey drama.
Oh, my Lanta.
He cooked it longer just to be safe. Well, it was very, very safe. He cooked it on 500
Oh, whoa,
For
that's way too high.
for 6 hours.
Jesus Christ. He turned it all the way up. Is
Yeah.
500 the highest you can go?
Yeah, he thought he was making it safe for everybody.
Child, please.
So needless to say, the meat was pulling away from the bone and it was dehydrated.
Oh.
Okay? So, Mike, we're not cooking fear here. We're making poultry.
Yeah, God bless.
How about number 1, use a thermometer?
Yes.
Number 2, read the directions.
Turn it down.
And number 3, when in doubt, turn it down and butter under the skin, not on the top.
True story.
If people are reaching for gravy like it's a life rack, the turkey has failed its mission.
Yeah, that's true. It should just be an accoutrement. But,
Yes.
Sonnies, before we disappear into the glow and the grind of this Christmas Eve,
Hey!
take it with you. You're not an extra in your own story. You are the light at the top of the tree, the point everything and everyone rises toward. Show up luminous, just not with Grandma's lights. Fearless and full of yourself. Shine so boldly that the world has to adjust to you.
Yeah, special thanks to Jenna Dennis for bringing Charlotte from the Pickle Factory and Olive, all the
Yes.
things I'm going to eat at their place. Coming in and hanging out with us today and telling us about the new opening of their store
Very
soon.
excited. Sonnies, don't go drifting off. We do have an afternoon show today. It's our last show before the holiday. Super excited to have our Sonny Honeys back on the computers.
The computers.
The cameras.
Yeah.
We have Christina and Adawe coming on, and we cannot wait to see you.
Yes.
See you at 3 o'clock, booze.
Bye, guys.
Sonnies.
Do this wave.